This is Annie from the QuickBooks team. Welcome to QuickBooks Online. Now that you have migrated your info from QuickBooks Desktop, let's go over where everything is in QuickBooks Online, what you still need to do, and where you can find some helpful resources. The Settings menu is kind of like your Preferences menu in Desktop. Here, you'll find access to useful tools like the audit log and all your lists. This is also where you can manage your billing and subscription, customize your sales forms, and add and manage your QuickBooks users. Account and Settings is where you find your company settings, and also your sales and expense settings. The Advanced section is where you can change your fiscal year and accounting method, turn on class tracking, and more. It is a good idea to spend some time reviewing all these settings. Also note that if you use QuickBooks Payments, this is where you will connect your previous payments account with QuickBooks Online. When you need to enter a new transaction like checks or invoices, go to New, and you'll find forms for customers, vendors, employees, and more. Find all your historical information in QuickBooks using the left navigation. Let's take a look at a few examples. Transactions is where you will need to connect your bank account to QuickBooks Online. Then, once you have connected your bank, this is where you will categorize your transactions. This is also where you'll reconcile and where you'll find your chart of accounts. You should see all the same accounts and balances you had in your QuickBooks Desktop company file. Under Sales, you'll find lists of all of your invoices, estimates, customers, products and services, and more. Expenses is where you'll find lists of your expenses, bills, and vendors. Payroll is where you'll need to set up your payroll in QuickBooks Online. Not everything comes over from your QuickBooks Desktop file, so there are tasks you'll need to complete. This is a checklist here showing you which steps you need to take. Under Reports, you'll find similar options that you're used to. You'll also be able to set up custom reports, which are like memorized reports in QuickBooks Desktop. Taxes is where you'll need to set up your sales tax in QuickBooks Online if you collect it. On your dashboard, you'll see shortcuts to the most common tasks in QuickBooks, and charts that show you things like profit and loss, expenses, invoices, and more. If you prefer, there is also an interface that looks more like QuickBooks Desktop. Try our desktop app. There's a link at the end of this video with more info. We also have an extensive library of how-to videos and webinars. Welcome to QuickBooks Online.